Alright, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we'd like to begin by giving all glory, honors, and praises unto
Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakadash.
giving double honors, double unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who surely do rule well.
Shalom.
To the men standing by the highways and byways, sincerely pushing this doctrine, we say
Shalom.
Shalom. And even unto the sincere Akwat, the sisters who sit listening these lessons in silence, subjection, and obedience unto their husbands, we say
Shalom.
Shalom. Alright, three of your brothers here,
Kawalwa.
Maya Shala,
And Isaiah.
and we just come here again to do our due diligence, weekly prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom.
Wicked. Go ahead.
You say weekly, you out here almost daily, you know. You out here almost daily, because scripture talk about it, right? The Lord had anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek and to proclaim liberty to the captive. So every day we get a chance to do this thing, we out here.
Yeah, the scripture say, go and tell them, right? Tell them from me, right? He says, speak unto them what I say. Lift up your voices, spare none, right? Show my people their sins, right? I love to bring that precept. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray, right? Turn from their wicked ways. I, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, will hear from heaven and heal their land. I don't know. I call it don't want to hear, right? The place is a chief concourse.
Highways and byways. Yeah,
Highways and
yeah,
hedges and
yeah.
byways, yeah. Here we are. Who just coming to here?
But nobody right now. But the elect will.
The elect will hear. And of course, it's our witnesses. The witnesses were
We have ones.
first and foremost. Right? First and foremost. When this is, available for all to see, of course this is a recording, right? We're not doing it live and posting it, even though normally when I post it, I premiere it as a live, but it's not live. So it's a recording. We come out here, we record it, and then those that will witness it. Well, lately we get a little extra viewers than expected, right? Shalom.
Guys, I'm glad that they didn't say the chief place at concourse. You could say this was the chief place at concourse back then. It somewhat is, but the main chief place at concourse today is the internet.
Is the internet.
So that we get most of the views. Yeah,
That's why I tell them shalom.
Yeah, shalom.
Yeah, because they're coming right here to look, to see, to hear, some to scoff, some to learn. For those that will hear and learn, to what I Ba'asham Yahushai. Right? This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 7. We're reading from verse 1. It says, "And when I had made an end of speaking these words," what words is he talking about? What words is he talking about, Tang?
That's towards the end, that second is just 6.
Bring it.
I have it here for you. Just take it. No, well, I have it. You can go on here.
I have verse 55, right? Because we know throughout this whole, well, not the whole chapter, but let me say after verses 31, verse 31, 32, they are wrong. Go on down. Ezra so that make his supplication to the Lord, right? And when he would have made an end of speaking, that is in this chapter, he referring to the 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 55. All this I have spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So who he referring to here, who he's speaking about is the heathens, right? And now, O Yahweh, behold, these heathen, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us, and to devour us. But we, thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands.
How many things he call us? Firstborn, only begotten, and fervent lover? Woo-hoo-hoo! To what I Ba'asham Yahushai. Yeah, he fervent lover because he's married unto us. Right? That Jeremiah 3 and 14? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, bring it.
It's Isaiah 63, reading at verse 19, it says, we are thine, thou never bearest rule over them, they were not called by thy name.
That's it. Who we talking about there? And who is the we? And who are the they? The we is, as the brother said, Yasharala, and the they, as he previously pointed out, right? That's a supporting precept, right? Go ahead.
Verse 59, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure? So when we read chapter 7, verse 1.
Yeah, so in chapter 7, verse 1, as I was saying, right? At the end, when he had made the end of speaking these words, those are the words that the brother just read, right? What he made an end of speaking, he was talking about, Yahweh Basham Yahushai having made the world for Israel, and who Israel are to him, and the heathens getting the play instead of Israel. And he was basically what? That was basically like he crying out, he complaining. What's going on here? Go ahead.
I love to say it that is a sentiment most of the prophets would share. Like, if we is thy people, if we belong to you, why the fuck we going through all of this?
The prophets just do that. You done?
Yeah.
Right? So the prophet was doing it.
Yeah.
And after he was done doing that, there's chapter 7 here.
Yeah.
So when he was done doing that, there was sent unto him the angel which had been sent unto him the nights before. What angel is that? We could start from where?
Second Esdras
From 4.
and verse 1, yep. There is Second Esdras chapter 4 and verse 1 to explain who this angel is, right? And the angel that was sent unto me.
Hold on.
Salah.
Salakia. I mean, day in, day out, we coming out here, we going into the words, the meaning of the words, as taught by us, as taught to us by the prophets, teachers, preachers, prophets, pastors, elders, of apostles, of Great Millstone, right? They taught us to go into the meanings of words. And the angel, what do the word angel mean?
Messenger.
So this being that Esdras talking to had to have been coming with a
Message.
Did he come with a message?
God.
Yeah. Let's get it.
And the Second Esdras chapter 4 and reading verse 1. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer.
Uriel. Going to the meaning of the name, right?
They go, because to get the meaning of this name here, I'm going to 2 Chronicles 13 and verse 2. And they go into the word Uriel here in 2 Chronicles 13 and verse 2. It says, H 222. It says, Ah, Ra, Ya, Allah. Right? It says the definition is, power is my light.
Power is his light. So he is a remnant, or he's a source from the light of Yahweh, right? That's basically that's what it's saying, right? Power is his light. Or he's guided by Yahweh. The light is a guide, not so? Right? He's illuminated. He has been illuminated by Yahweh. So this illuminated one, right, this guided one, has been guided by Yahweh to come and give a message. Uriel, alright, Arayala. Go ahead.
He's jumping now to 2 Esdras 5 and to the 1, right? Now when I had spoken these words, the angel that came to me the night afore was sent unto me. So we see in a second instance now of the angel appearing to Esdras again, right? And when you jump now, there is 2 Esdras 6, and you jump into verse 31 again. If thou wilt pray yet more and fast 7 days again, I shall tell thee greater things by day than I have heard. right? And now you jump again to the verse 55 where Ezra make his supplication, and now it's chapter 7 will be at
Right.
the end of Ezra's 7-day fast, the angel appeared to him
So
again.
that is it. So the angel, the scripture saying, the angel which had been sent unto him the nights before. So we were able to show which angel it was and give at least more than one account of where the angel had appeared unto him. And in each instance, he wasn't just in the presence of the angel, but the messenger gave information and correspondence took place. Yes? He was able to question, he was able to say, he was able to confirm, receive, right? Acknowledge. Proper interaction, proper conversation. So this angel that came, this other time here in 2nd Ezra, let's see where he come from.
Right.
It says in verse 2, and he said unto me, up Ezra, now it say the night before, the nights before. So what I mean, if the angel had been coming, when the angel coming?
That night.
The angel coming in the night. The angel waking him up in his sleep. Because we see here now, it's saying, up Ezra.
So like not talk of that, the same thing with Job 33 in a dream, in a vision.
Bring it.
Okay.
Because that is the precept to complement it.
In Job 33, reading from verse 15, it says, I start at 14. Job 33 and 14, it says, for power speaketh once, yet twice, yet man perceiveth it not. In a dream, in a vision of the night.
And then what of the who?
In a dream, in a vision of the night.
In the night is when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai communicates with them at times. Right? Go ahead.
When deep sleep falleth upon men, in the slumberings upon the bed, then he openeth the ears of men, and sealeth their instruction.
So there's where he's setting you to your programming. Right? He's setting your programming at these timings. But there are different ways he could set your programming, because the elect programming done set and seal in a particular way. Right? So even if you have a update, because you had a shutdown to update and to install the update that while you're sleeping, you know. But it have some updates that could come while the system's still up and running. Yeah? So this update that come into Ezra here, the system get put on. You wake up the system up Ezra, and then you plug in and you looking to upload some information. Yes? Analogy. Right? To what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So he plug in and he looking to upload some information. Right? He updating. Right? It says here. Bring it.
Hosea 12 and 10, it says, I have also spoken by the prophets, and I have I have multiplied visions and used similitudes by the ministry of the prophets.
Make it on.
Right, so similar to what taking place in Job, the 33rd chapter, similar to what taking place here, using dreams and visions to communicate to the prophets. The prophets then supposed to take them dreams and visions and bring it to you. Right? Write it down, make it plain upon tables. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter.
Beautiful, the Amos 3 and 7.
Yeah,
Right.
bring it on then?
Yeah, bring it, yeah.
And you say vision because what? To see this vision, you had to be up, right? That's what's up. So this year would be a vision you receiving. And we could get into the vision, we go break it down. The Amos 3 reading at verse 7, it says, surely the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
And so that the similitude is like a secret, it's a puzzle, right? It can come in plain, right? And in parables for those that don't have the oil, yeah? But it's made plain for those that it had been given unto to understand or to know the mysteries, right, of the kingdom. So what Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So it's the prophets, that are given these secrets, that the mysteries are made plain for them to understand, so that, as the brother said beautifully, to take it to the people, right? And if they would hear or whether they would hear or forbear, right? And what if some didn't believe? It don't change the fact that this is, these are the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. These are the secrets of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai they bring in. These are the warnings of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. These are the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. It don't matter whether you believe or not. It's not going to stop the power of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. The scriptures say that Isaiah 11 and 55. 55 and 11 and Micah 6 and 9, I believe. 6 and 3. Yeah.
Look at this one.
3 and 6 or 6 and 3? For the sons of Jacob and Malachi 3 and 6 to water.
In the book of Malachi, chapter 3 and verse 6. For I am Yahweh, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Right. Yeah. Therefore, the sons of Jacob are not consumed. He changed not. So his words must accomplish. So that is the secrets, the prophecies, the warnings. He telling us what's going to happen. The prophets coming out here telling all you what's going to happen. And it must accomplish that which it set out to achieve. It will not return unto him void. And the only reason why he making sure that happen is because if he didn't do it, it's best he didn't make we.
Oh, to add to that, Yahweh Shai would echo that same sentiment. One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all these things be fulfilled. So these words have to come to pass.
Not one. It must be fulfilled. Right? He doesn't change. He's the same yesterday, today, and for everlasting. For everlasting, he's not going to change that. He's standing on his word. He stand on his word. Be a man of your word. If you say you go and do something, be a man. That is what being a man is. The whole duty of a man is
fear the Lord and keep his commandments.
To fear Yahweh and keep his commandments. Don't give it, don't say you're going to do something. Don't give a promise to Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. Don't give your word to Yahweh Hashem Yoshai or to anybody before Yahweh Hashem Yoshai and expect to not be to be held accountable for it. You will be held accountable for it. I give a precept.
There's Ecclesiastes 5 and verse 4. It says, when thou vowest a vow unto power,
that's it.
Defer not to pay it.
Defer not to pay it. Make sure and come up, Don't come and hey. Make sure I make a payment. Make sure I make a payment. Go ahead.
For he, and defer not to pay it, for he had no pleasure in fools. Pay that which thou hast vowed.
You have no pleasure in
fools.
Oh, you know somebody's a fool.
Scripture talk about the fool had said within his heart that there is no power.
More than that. Scripture shows that a fool is one that scoffs at wisdom or rejects wisdom. Right? What is wisdom? Right? Scripture said that what? To do these things would be your wisdom in the sight of the nation. Right? Walking in the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. That is not wisdom.
It's also the beginning of wisdom is a fear Yahweh Hashem Yoshai.
That is it. Understanding. Yeah? That is the beginning of wisdom. And how you fear Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. That is it. That is it. And if you do these things, you go ahead.
Continue.
Yeah, you was going to say something else?
No. I was having verse with it.
Right, go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 5 and 5. It says, better is it that thou shouldest not vow than that thou shouldest vow and not pay.
Yeah, try and rush them out sometimes. Don't be too excited and too zealous and feel, hey, you're talking to Yahweh Hashem Yoshai. Right? Careful what you're saying, because you're going to be held accountable for your words and your promises and your vows that you make. You are going to be held accountable. Right? Just so you know. Right? FYI. And that is a warning to even us ourselves. Right? Because we and all might be saying and doing things and we're not aware of what we're saying. Scripture say you err not knowing the scriptures. Right? So sometimes you err and you ain't even know you're erring. Right? So just be careful. Take your time. Be slow to speech. Be slow to anger. Don't be hasty. Take your time. Come in.
Jumping up to verse 2 in Ecclesiastes 5, it says, Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thy heart be hasty to utter anything before power.
That's it. That's it. That's the spirit. Because that's exactly what I'm saying there, right? And it right there in the precepts. It right there in the same precept way. That's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is speaking to you right now. Whoever listening, right? Then you're probably not supposed to be hasty in some of the things that you're doing. Right? Too much, and listen, that is a near and dear topic to me right now. All them know that, right? There are too many hasty people out there. They're quick to run to counsel. They're quick to run to judgment. They're quick to withhold mercy. And they're not considering themselves. They're not considering their ways. They're not considering Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, if he is to withhold mercy like all it is withhold mercy, you think Israel will get saved?
The psalmist echoed that same sentiment. If thou shouldest mark iniquity, who shall stand before thee?
If the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, mark iniquity, who gonna stand? Who? For all have sinned and come short of the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. I know we start off in 2nd Esdras. We're going back there, but then the spirit. Right? Because one precept leading to another. And we flowing precept upon precept, line upon line, upon line, upon line, here a little, there a little. Right? That's the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua is speaking right there. And the spirit of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of the testimony of Yahweh Shai Salah. Right? Because when we come, we're not speaking of ourselves. We're speaking of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Like you have a precept there. Bring it.
John, the 3rd chapter.
That's it.
Reading at verse 34. John 3 and 34, it says, For he whom power had sent speaketh the words of power.
Anybody that claiming to be sent of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua, they must do what?
Speak the words of Yahweh Hashem.
Go ahead. They ain't going to be speaking their words. They ain't going to be judging by their understanding. Their judgments and the words and the deportments will reflect that of
Yahweh Hashem.
I mean, hearing you.
I'm from Yahweh Hashem.
Right. Go ahead.
Continuing, it says, For power giveth not the Spirit by measure unto him.
Yeah. Right? So at the end of it all, exactly what you're supposed to do, Yahweh Hashem Yahshua make sure that is what you do. Right? Yahweh Shai, he ain't limit him by his spirit, by his power, what he give him to do. He gets his all power and all glory and all honor he give him, not so? Yahweh Shai is glorified just as his father. To what Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. Right? Going back into the 2nd Esdras, it says, verse 3, And I said, Speak. I'm going to just come back to the verse 2. I feel like I didn't finish it. Verse 2 says, And he said unto me, Up, Esdras, and hear the words that I am come to tell thee. And I said, Speak on, my power. Then said he unto me, The sea is set in a wide place, that it might be deep and great. What sea is that? Speak up, speak up, speak up.
It's representative of the kingdom.
And who is the kingdom? What is the kingdom?
First it begins with because the place is a people. Israel is a people before it's a place. Right? When John the Revelator would have said down, I believe it's Revelation 21.
So I saw great Jerusalem.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Right. When he was speaking of seeing Jerusalem come down from the sky, was he talking about a literal place with buildings and houses and no, it wasn't that. Right? They were speaking about the people who would come down and establish Jerusalem within the earth. Right? They're talking about the 144,000, because the same ones who went up, Revelation the 7th chapter, the same ones who are going to come down and establish this order on the earth.
It's only fair.
It's only fair. It's only fair, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
They are the ones, and why the scripture to speak of them as the first fruit. They are the ones that are going to be like, isn't in the Psalms, when we was reading the Psalms 128, right? And
Yeah.
I think it's verse 3,
Okay.
talking about the wise go be like the vine, and your children go be like the little olive trees among, right? So, yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 128 from 1, it says, Blessed is everyone that feareth the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, that walketh in his ways. For thou shalt eat the labor of thine hands. Happy shall thou be, and it shall be well with thee.
Future prophecy, go ahead.
Thy wife shall be as a fruitful vine.
Fruitful vine, that means a vine that fruitful is rich and coming. You're popping, it's children coming. How that happening? Can go into that half another time, and we was going to it earlier, we'll go back to it when we reach down, eh? Go ahead.